Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Mike Chua, physical therapist, certified dementia practitioner, and your alternative career coach. Welcome to our career healthcare podcast and show where we talk about different ways to find your alternative career and achieve both work and financial freedom. So visit our website, drmikechua.com or alternativehealthcarecareers.com for more information. Again, thank you for watching and listening. Welcome to our show. Be awesome, be great, be excellent, ACG. Have a great day and enjoy the show. Bye-bye. Well, hello, Facebook friends. This is Dr. Mike Chua again, physical therapist and certified dementia practitioner. And yes, we are streaming live now here in our Alternative Careers group. And as you can see, we are here in our fancy home. I'm here in Martin, Tennessee, and I have a special guest for tonight. His name is he's actually my coach, Greg Todd. So if you are watching live, ladies and gentlemen, in our awesome Alternative Careers group, comment down live. And if you are watching on the replay, comment replay. And I finally got the awesome Greg Todd, at least really quick here today, just to share to you what's the goal for our 2020 here. So it's an awesome time. So just before I pass the microphone to my coach, Greg Todd, I just want to let you guys know, I don't know if you've heard the news, last month, I got fired. And without the support of SSPT, without the guidance that I've gotten from Greg Todd, I'll be really down right now. But because of all the coaching and all the side hustle that he's been trying to teach me, when I was being coached under him, guess what? I wasn't really down. I was able to survive and get better at this. So if you are really looking for a way to be better on yourself, be better on your career, you got to check out this awesome thing that Greg is doing. It's just an amazing thing. It's just an amazing thing. And just to let you know, guys, this Alternative Careers group, I didn't do this by myself. It was actually Greg Todd's actual mind that really pushed us to start doing this alternative thing for us. So again, before I keep on talking, I know I like to talk, but I'm here with Greg Todd. So before he gets the microphone, again, thank you very much, Greg, for all you do for our profession. It's not just for the physical therapy. You're doing an awesome job for PTs, OTs. And as you will see, ACG Alternative Careers Group, majority of the coaches and moderators here are being coached by Greg. If you don't know that, just to let you know, guys. And he's actually our coach, the coaches of the coaches. You know what I mean? So again, thank you, Greg. Appreciate you. Go ahead and take the microphone, sir.
Oh, man. Thank you so much, Mike. I appreciate it. For those of you that are on, I see a lot of people on, which is really cool. Can you all just tell me your names in the comment section, please? Because for me, I don't have any presentation planned. I like to speak from my heart. I like to speak to people, and I like to serve people. There's a couple things I want to say, though. I want to talk a little bit more about Mike's situation, okay? Because y'all, Mike's situation is real. It's real. But I also want you all to know that it is not exclusive to healthcare professionals only. Amy's on. Will's on. Thank you for being on. William, thank you, Amy. So my SSPT winners. Hold on, let me plug in. I don't want this. I might need some extra juice on my laptop because I'm going to drop so much fire right now. So one of the things I think is really important for you all to understand is this. My younger brother works for a company called Red Bull, right? So anyways, let's keep this in this group, okay? But my brother has been with Red Bull for 10 years. No, that's not true. 12 years he's been with them. And I want to tell you this. He right now is getting paid, I won't give out his salary, but basically he's getting paid because he's been in that job for 12 years. He's getting paid kind of at a higher level than the average person at that job. And I want to tell you that he is concerned for his ability to keep that job. Y'all, we live in a day and age today where either we're not getting paid what we want and we're frustrated, or we actually get raises, and then every single time you get a raise, you feel like your job is on the line because you're the next person out. This is the world that we live in. I'm not begging for you all to be entrepreneurs because I want you all to go through the ups and downs of entrepreneurship. I'm begging you all to be entrepreneurs because I have a funny feeling that you all are struggling with the same things that I struggled with, the same things that Mike has struggled with, the same things that my brother is currently struggling with. And that is that we are, through the traditional way, in a no-win situation. We're in a no-win situation. We're in a no-win situation because of the fact of how traditional schooling has been set up. And by the way, it used to be okay. Everything that is going on right now, it used to be okay 25 years ago. It's just not okay today. Things are different today than what they were 25 years ago. Now, I don't know if I'm able to share my screen or not. Mike, I'm not sure if that's possible.
Let me stop my share.
If you could let me share, it says here, okay, yeah. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. I just want to show y'all something real quick, okay? All right? So I think there's a couple things, right? And I showed this in a couple groups, before. But one of the things that I think is really important in this group is, I do follow this group a bit. And I watch as people talk about changing their careers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what it's called. So it's an alternative career group, right? And here, you know what? Let me take off the share for a second. I just want to, just kind of talk to y'all. Like, we say this is the alternative career group, and we're looking for alternative careers. And the question is why? Why are we looking for an alternative career? I'm assuming the reason why we're looking for an alternative career is because we're not happy with what our current career is giving us. So what I want to do is I'm going to show you a few things on a whiteboard. And again, y'all, I'm just showing you all things that I have seen over the last 9 years, 10 years of being a consultant, and the last 4.5 years of helping people through my coaching programs that I've helped them with online and at my events, okay? People are looking for an alternative career because they are happy with their career. So why is it that this group has tens of thousands? I mean, isn't it like close to 20,000 people in this group now?
Almost. Well, we got just right now. I just approved 100 people.
Okay.
So it was 16,300 something.
16,000 people in a group that all have this one thing in common. There's at least an interest in finding a different career.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pull up my screen and I'm going to show you all a couple things. And then you can decide, is it the career or is it the system? Here we go. I'm going to show you all what I believe every single school should have shown us. And that is the patient cycle. Because I think everyone in this group, for the most part, is in healthcare, right? So here's how this works. The patient cycle starts with marketing and advertising. The patient cycle then moves to acquiring leads, lead acquisition. And then the patient cycle moves to sales. And then the patient cycle moves to treatment. This is how it works, y'all.
This is fancy.
So, this is how it works. Now, If you all can do me a favor, just tell me your professions below. That would be very beneficial. But here's what, and as people listen on the replay, please, at this point of the video, please tell me what your profession is below. Okay, I'm going to have you say what your profession is below. And then I want to prove a point in that after you tell me what your profession is, tell me if your schooling or post-schooling in traditional setting taught you anything but the thing I just circled.
That's so true. It's so true.
Okay, but here's the thing. The entire patient cycle, I was taught and trained that the patient cycle was just evaluation and treatment and discharge. That's what I thought. That's what I thought the patient cycle was. It was evaluating people, treating people, and discharge. And for me as a physical therapist, if I evaluated people and I treated people and I discharged, I could do the entire patient cycle. But that's actually not true. The reality is that the entire patient cycle starts before they even get in the door. It starts with them not even realizing that you have a problem that they can solve. It's called marketing. Marketing is the art and science of discovering in other people a desire for more and more of what you can offer them. That's what good marketing is. Marketing is people actually desire what it is that you have that can benefit them. It's actually getting people to even desire it, to even know they have a problem. Like good marketing takes someone that doesn't even know they have a problem and actually makes them realize they have a problem. Here, let me tell you great marketing. Ready? Great marketing is this. Great marketing is you sitting on your couch, watching TV, totally content. And then they put a burger on the screen during a commercial, and you weren't even hungry, but now you're hungry.
Now I'm hungry.
Okay, exactly. Like marketing is when they put those Pizza Hut or Papa John's commercials on TV, and now you see this pizza that just the cheese and the, oh my God, and you weren't even hungry. Now all of a sudden you're desiring pizza, and 10 minutes ago you weren't.
Yep.
Okay, that's the first part of the patient cycle. Here's the problem. In school, you were never taught any of that. So since you weren't taught that, guess what? Someone else is doing it for you. The next part is understanding that, okay, I can get you to desire something. And now you realize that, wait, I didn't realize I needed this, but I think I might need this. Tell me more. That's when you actually get people that say, tell me more. That's called lead acquisition. They're saying, tell me more. And now you're going to build a relationship with them. School doesn't teach you how to actually build relationships with people. They didn't teach you anything about that. Okay, now when you're building a relationship with them, now you're actually starting to convey to them, hey, I see you want this. Let me give you a solution on how you can get this. That is now called the sales cycle. The sales cycle is where now I'm going to convey to you value of what I have to offer. And I'm going to do it so good that you're going to be happy to exchange money that you have for the value that I can reveal to you. And only after that, Mike, can they actually do treatment. So here's the reality. The reality is that your school, Mike, my school, pretty much everyone else that's on here, our schools only taught us treatment. So they only gave us the skills for a quarter of the entire cycle. And what that has done is it has put massive amounts of pressure on us. It's made us not able to separate ourselves in a marketplace, and it makes us expendable.
That's so true.
And the issue is that because we haven't learned those things, we are frustrated because we're not able to get increased pay. We're not able to separate ourselves in the marketplace. We're not treated with respect. The minute something goes wrong with Medicare or this or that, the first people they get rid of is the area that they have the most in, which is the treatment, because everybody can do that. But here's the part that people don't understand. Someone is doing this. Mm-hmm. Someone is doing this. Someone is doing this part as well. Who is it? Because whoever that person is the one that is most valuable in the marketplace. And the reason why so many people are looking for alternative careers is because they're only doing this. The issue is now you go to another career, but you're still only doing this. And eventually you find yourself in the same situation.
And it's a cycle.
It's a
under
cycle.
That treatment area.
It's a cycle. It's a cycle. So I'm not saying there's anything wrong with looking at different careers. I'm just saying you need to understand the entire picture before saying, hey, am I going to go and invest money, time, resources, energy, effort into learning another career that's only going to give me the ability to learn this, or
how to treat again,
how to only do the thing, or am I going to learn the other parts of the patient cycle that give me autonomy, control, more power over the entire situation?
Oh gosh, that is so powerful, Greg.
Remember, someone's doing it. Someone is doing it. Here, let me tell you, for us, for physical therapists, since I'm a physical therapist, marketing and advertisement are traditionally done by physicians. They market, they advertise for people to come to their facilities. Then they acquire them as leads. Sometimes it's the physician, sometimes this is the hospital, but they are the ones doing it. Who's doing the sales? They are doing the sales. They are bringing someone in and they are selling them on coming to a physical therapist. We are not doing the sales. Just because you did an eval, you are not doing the sales. The eval is the treatment. That means they have already been convinced to come to you. What you are doing is the fulfillment. That's what you're doing, fulfillment. You are keeping them in the building, but you are not doing those three parts. The person that is willing to actually become the whole cycle and do all four parts of it is the person that's the most valuable in the marketplace.
Bam.
So what I'm saying to you all is this. I'm saying that alternative careers are great, but what I'm saying is, what is it that you actually want from the new career? And if it's autonomy, if it's increased money, if it's more time, then before you go into a new career, question, is it the career or do I just need to learn these other three things?
Oh gosh, that is so powerful, Greg. And a lot of our, members here in this group, I want to be a nurse. I'm a therapist and I want to be a nurse. I want to do this. I want to do that. And like what you said, it's going to be the same thing again. It's going to be the same treatment again. But if you are a therapist right now, you learn marketing, you learn the sales cycle. Guess what? Guess what? You're going to be the most valuable person in that company or in that clinic, and you can have your own autonomy, like what Greg was saying. So thank you and I'm learning that hard right now because I'm used to just getting patients from the home health agencies where I contract with, and then I didn't do marketing, I didn't do sales acquisition, I didn't do those. Now that I'm doing it myself, getting patients for Medicare Part B, I'm like, oh gosh, I'm learning this. I think I can just do it on my own.
Right.
And I think that's the thing that we need to realize. If you are watching and listening right now, ACG, Alternative Careers Group, it doesn't have to be complicated. I know the grass is greener always on the other side, but if you try to water what you have right now, if you're a PTOT, whether you're an assistant or a therapist or a speech therapist, you water what you have right now. You already have the talent on treatment and water it. Learn the marketing skills like that sales cycle, learn the sales acquisition in whatever that bottom part is. It's going to grow. It's going to get bigger. So, thank you, Greg, for making me realize again that there is so much possibility just in our profession alone. So thank you.
Yeah, I think one other thing, Mike, that's interesting is that if you ask anyone in this group that has gone from one profession to another profession, they'll tell you that the process of doing that, for many of them, even though it might have been a difficult transition, they actually enjoyed the growth of learning something new. Like, we're humans, y'all. And as humans, we want to learn. We love to grow. It's exciting when we're actually learning something new. That's why there are so many people that are just lifetime students. They say, like my wife says, oh my gosh, I would just go to college forever, right? Because you're a lifetime student. I was like, no, babe, what it is you love to grow. Like, we all love to grow. And that's the cool thing about changing careers, is that there's growth in it. It's learning something new. It's challenging you. And that part is really cool. But then when the dust settles, we realize that if we're just doing treatment and treatment only, we still eventually find ourselves in the same predicament. Same predicament. It's going to be the same thing. So what I'm saying is this. I'm saying that if you look at those other three things and you just say, hey, let me treat it like school. Let me go to B school. Let me go to patient cycle school. That's what I'm going to do. Yes, I am going to get an alternative career, but I'm going to do patient cycle school. I'm going to learn marketing. I'm going to learn advertising. I'm going to learn, and by the way, like, we all at some point were in love with our professions. At some point, where did you fall out of love with it? When? Where? Now, let me ask you this. If I could tell you today that you could treat and you can work with some of the best clients you've ever had over your career, and you could work with more of those people, would that excite you? Sure. If I could tell you that there are so many people out there right now that would be willing to pay you at what you believe you are worth in the marketplace, would that maybe reinvigorate you and excite you with your current profession? Sure. So we have to ask ourselves, what exactly are we trying to get away from? I think what has happened is that because we've only learned how to do one thing, we're not treating the clients we want to treat. We're not getting compensated at the level that we want to get compensated at. We feel like we're doing the same thing over and over and over again. So we have to ask ourselves the tough questions of, what exactly are we doing? Like, what are we doing? What are we running away from? Or what are we trying to run towards? And is just staying in that one bubble of treatment the way? No, I don't think it is. Because I think for everyone at some point, they loved what it is that they did. So you have to ask yourself, what is it that you've fallen out of love with? Something has changed. And I believe that most of those problems are fixed with just learning those three things.
I love what you said about having something that you love. I mean, everybody loves what we do. I'm sure a lot of people in the members here at ACG, they will always post, I love what I do, but I'm just fed up with the corporate thing. I'm fed up with this numbers game. And I like what Greg said, ACG. If you can find a patient that you really like and love to work with, you're going to love what you're doing right now. And I have some cash pay patient right now, and I enjoy the whole hour treating them.
Right.
And I think that's what we need to find. Find that passion, find the thing that you want to do, and then work on it. Find that thing. And that's what Greg taught me before. Michael, what do you really want to do? And I said, well, I want to treat dementia patients. And that's what he did to me. He helped me find that passion in me and what I really want. Put me in a pediatric clinic. Oh gosh, I won't even survive. Put me in an orthopedic setting. Oh gosh, I don't even want to know what to do. But put me in a dementia unit and I talk like crazy with my patient. Oh gosh, I'm going to enjoy it. So, Greg, you also mentioned about us learning something new. Learning because of all these changes. So, how can we learn from you now? I just want to share. How can we reach out to you? How can we learn?
Yeah.
And be the best that we can be. So, how?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a couple things. I think number one is I want to tell you all what my goal is for 2020. Okay, and over the last 4.5 years, I have helped. I've actually had over 900 clients in the last 4.5 years. 582 of them have been in one main program that I have called Smart Success PT. When I initially did that program, I thought it was going to be for physical therapists. But over the last year and a half, last 18 months, things have changed. And what has happened over the last 18 months is that program, the same systems, have helped 11 other disciplines besides physical therapy. Occupational therapists, PTAs, CODAs, chiropractors, nurses, nurse practitioners, massage therapists, personal trainers, MDs, doctor of osteopath, and people not even in healthcare. But that program is $3,500 to get into. So my vision and my dream was, can I help 2,020 people in the year 2020? So what I've done is I've created a new program that is a 21-day program that teaches you the skills that we never learned in schooling. It's those things that I talked about, the marketing, the advertising, building up yourself personally, internally, to be able to actually become the person that can handle doing all these different types of things, because it's something different, something new. So that means you're going to have to become a different person. And I know that's scary to do, but there's a price that you pay for not knowing how to do it. And so it's called the 2120 Healthcare Challenge. And right now we have 250 people in it so far. Just has now turned into the largest online classroom for healthcare professionals ever, which is really, really cool. But we're going to be starting it on Monday, January 6th. And yeah, I'm super excited about it. I think this is, so I want to say something real quick, Mike. Someone interviewed me earlier today, and they said, Greg, I've known you for 3.5 years, and your energy has not changed. Like, how is it that even though you were not helping as much people 4 years ago, 4 years ago, and today you help thousands of people, how is it that you've been able to maintain the same amount of energy? So I answer them, and I'm going to answer this for you all as well today. You see, the thing is that I know how to do those other three things. So I'm not bringing in bad clients because I know how to get my own clients. Hey, can I, for those of you that are on right now, so can I ask you this? Do you have clients right now, people that you treated this week, that are people that, like, you actually are sad when they leave? Like for you, Mike, those are dementia like patients and their caregivers, right? Okay, all right. But conversely, do you have people that after 30 minutes with them, and you got another 20 to 30 minutes left, like you feel like you want to rip your eyeballs out? You see, I don't have that, because I have understood those things that I talked about, the marketing, the lead acquisition. What I do is I have a system that basically filters out all the people that would not serve me and would not edify my life. So imagine if you can have a bunch of people that are paying you that are people that you would let come to your house.
Mm-hmm.
You think your energy is going to go down? No. Now, does that take work? Sure, it takes work. But this is how you maintain longevity in your career instead of bouncing all over the place from career hopping. Like that's not, no. You've got to figure out what would make me happy in the current situation. What do I need to change in the current situation instead of starting over from scratch in a brand new situation? And I realized that for most people, if they had control over getting their own clients and having clients that respect them and value them based on the problems that they can solve, and they had clients that are willing to pay them what they feel like they are valued in the marketplace, and they also had clients that would treat them in the way that they want to treat them, and they didn't have anyone looking over their shoulder on how to treat and any bureaucracy with insurance or this or that on how I'm going to do things or not do things, I think most people will be just fine where they're at right now. I think the issue is they don't know how to do those things.
Yep. That's so
and
true.
That's what I'm going to be teaching. That's what I'm going to be teaching.
So true. So speaking of teaching, like what I said, let me share the screen again for our friends out there. So it's the 2120 Healthcare Challenge. Log into a website if you have any questions or any concern. Log into this website here, or if you are interested, just comment down below, and I will share you the link. And we have a special code for our group. Once you sign up with, tell me again, how much is this, Greg?
$99.
$99, guys. This is just $99. It's so super duper worth it. And we attend my actual course. It's the dementia course. It's $247, and this is not even half of the course that I teach. So I think this is a very, very worth it product. And there are different coaches also inside that group that you can reach out to, and comment below if you're interested. It's going to start this January the 6th. Am I correct, Greg?
Yep, January 6th.
And then,
and the way that it will work, so this is how it's going to work. It will be like this. January 6th at 6 a.m. Eastern time, there will be one video per day, 5 days a week. There will be one video, and it will be a training from me. And the first week is really all of the principles that every single person should have gotten at some point in university that has never been discussed. From personal development, knowing how do you actually understand how to no longer trade time for money exclusively. How do you understand how to become valuable in the marketplace? Finances. And then once you understand those things and create a vision for your life, which is what we do in the first week, then we will decide, hey, is the current situation I'm in right now ideal, or is it at least time for us to think about potentially transitioning into something else? The second week is where I teach you the skills that we talked about today. I teach that in the second week. And then the third week, I teach you how to not trade time for money by mainly developing products. And I go through the process of all the things you need to do before you even think about creating a product. By the end of the challenge, you should know how to no longer trade time for money and be well on your way to making 2020 your best year ever. Bang. So the way that I do it is you'll have the 5 days. Each day, it'll be a training for me that's 20 minutes or less. And then at night, there will be a Facebook group for the 2120 challenge. And at 8 p.m. Eastern, there will be one of my coaches will actually go in and do a 30-minute training that will be available for replay. You have access to the material for the 21 days, and I give people an additional 9 days just in case they miss a day. You also have weekends to get caught up. So that's it. The 2120 Healthcare Challenge is going to be awesome. It's going to be epic.
I know it's gonna be awesome. So just like what I said, just to let you know, ACG, if if I didn't sign up for this course before, well, how long was it? A year ago, 2 years ago, Greg?
Yeah, close to two
Uh,
years ago.
I'll be like, I'll be like, what am I gonna do now? But with Greg's help, with all the side hustle that he's taught me, without him, I will be like, oh gosh, what am I going to do now? I'm just going to find another career, another job. No, I didn't because of all the stuff that I've learned from this challenge before. I was able to. I have my side hustle. I have my CEU course that I teach. I have all the other side businesses that I have, and I'm able to survive. And this is my special challenge for today, ACG. Sign up. It's $99. Use the code ACG. And if you don't have 99, just let me know. We'll figure it out. I have somebody who told me they can't even find to pay their bills right now. We'll figure it out. Reach out to me, reach out to Greg, and the goal here is to not make money out of it. The goal here is to help you get better because we're all in this together. We're all healthcare professionals. We're all therapists, assistants, speech therapists, or whatever. We're all there. We're all in this together. When you succeed, ACG, when we find when somebody finds an alternative career, we're happy about it. This is not just a regular group wherein we just okay, here's your alternative group career. No, we're here to bring out the best in each other. And Greg is all about bring out the best in each other. So again, thank you very much, Greg. I appreciate you. Any last parting words for us, sir?
Yeah, I just want people to understand this. Your career should be used to give you the personal dreams and visions that you desire, not the other way around.
Mm.
For a good chunk of the first leg of my career, my personal life was a slave to my career.
Mm.
And there's a lot of bad things that happen because of that. Marital standpoint, as a parent, it's very, very, very tough. Today, my career serves my personal life.
Mm.
Please understand that, y'all. Please understand that. Your career is supposed to serve your personal life. It's not supposed to be the other way around.
That is so powerful.
And if we understand that, then there's joy in knowing that my career is bringing me satisfaction, not just satisfaction at work, it's bringing me satisfaction outside of work. For me, my current personal vision is to not just create an amazing life for myself and my family, but I saw how hard it was to figure all this stuff out. It was hard. It took me years because I was on a mission to try to figure out how I can gain more time with my family, but I didn't know how to do it. So I'm trying to figure this out, trying to do this, trying to do that. Look, like I was just like you all, I was taught a certain way. It was tough, right? And what I want today in my personal life is not just a great life for my family, but I want a great life for other people as well. So the best way that I can do that, is by teaching other people the things that took me 10, 12, 15 years to learn. And just collapse it down to a couple weeks. So for those people that want that, just, that's what this is for. Okay? That's what this is for. I'm just being honest with you. I don't make a penny off of this program.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
I mean, I don't. This is to fix a massive problem that we have in healthcare and to make it to where we can get people on the right path. That's it.
Tell us again where the fund's going, Greg, if you don't mind sharing.
Yeah. So basically, everything that we are getting from the 2120 Healthcare Challenge is going to be put towards the Farah Guzman Fund. And Farah Guzman is Any profits that we get from the program is going to go towards a Farah Guzman scholarship fund. So Farah Guzman is a student that I had in Smart Success PT. She was a pre-physical therapist who got into University of Miami PT school, signed up because she said she wanted to be the best physical therapist in the world, and has been following me on YouTube and said that I want to learn from you so I can be better than you. And I was like, what? Okay. So so she joined SSPT, not even being, she was like 21 years old. And about 2.5 weeks after she joined Smart Success PT as a pre-physical therapy student, she was diagnosed with cancer. And Ewing sarcoma is what she was diagnosed with. Last year, she passed away from her 1.5-year battle with cancer. So we now have a scholarship fund at our live event for in her behalf. And so we're going to be using any of the profits that we get from this program to put towards her scholarship fund, which will allow a pre-physical therapy student a little extra money in scholarship to go to physical therapy school.
Here you go. There you go. Now you know, ACG. It goes to a special fund. So, all right. Again, thank you very much, Greg. Appreciate you for all the time and for the help and for all the things that you've done for us. You know, that's just for me and for my family. And just to let you know, ACG, I was one of the recipients of the scholarship before. So, and there's always something in that group that brings out the best in you. All right. So before I let you go, ACG, always remember the word fast, and always say this: FAST. FAST, letter F. Find friends that will push you to your next level. Why? This is already the friends that we have. You know, yes, we have 16,000 members here, but find friends that will push you to your next level. Why? Because you are the average of the 5 people you hang out with. I always call Greg. I called Captain D. I call the people that will push me to my next level. I don't call other people who are like, oh gosh, Mike, I got fired. This is my, no. I call them, hey, what can I do next? In order for me to elevate my level, my professional life, my family life. That's the first letter. Letter A. But you know what's letter A? You got to learn how to take action. All this stuff, all this video, yes, it's $99, but it's not going to be worth it if you don't take action on it. You got to take action, whether it's slow, whether it's fast. Take action, guys. Take action by signing up. Sign up. Use the code ACG, you know. And what's the next letter? Letter S. You know what letter S is? Shoot for the moon. Because when you miss it, you're going to be eventually landing with the stars. When you're going to do this challenge, Greg and the rest of the coaches are going to push you to learn how to shoot for the moon. Yes, you're going to fail. Yes, you're going to miss. But when you miss it, you're going to be landing with the stars. And last but not the least, letter T. Not timeout. Not timeout, but letter T, teach it. And that's what Greg is doing. He's teaching it. Why? Because when you hear it, you forget. When you see it, you remember. But when you're actually teaching it, you actually understand it more. So the knowledge that you will get in this 2120 challenge, you teach it. It's not going to be just for your own thing. You teach it too. Share it to other people, because that person that you're going to be teaching, gosh, they could be the better person. Greg has other coaches under that group, and they are rocking it. And they're teaching us too. You know, so again, thank you very much, ACG, Alternative Careers Group. Thank you very much, Greg, for all the inspiration you've given me today and tonight. And any last parting words? I know you're so busy tonight. Thank you very much for your time. But any last encouragement for us alternative career people?
I would just say to you all tonight is the better questions you ask, the better answers you get. The better answers you get, the better action you can take. Ask yourself some tough questions tonight. Ask yourself some tough questions this weekend. What exactly are you running away from? And what exactly are you trying to run towards? That should make you decide what your next move should be.
That spoke to me, Greg. Stop talking to me all the time, especially in your live videos, right?
Trying to.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much, ADC. And like what Greg said, the bigger the challenge, the bigger the victory. You hang in there. God bless you and have a good night. Thank you, Greg. Appreciate you. Thank you, ACG.
Okay. Thanks, Mike.
I hope you enjoyed the show. Check out our website at drmikechua.com or alternativehealthcarecareers.com for more information. Again, ACG, be awesome, be great, be excellent. Thank you, and hope to see you on our next episode. Goodbye.